In today's video, I'm going to be going over a new site that a lot of people are swapping to from BullX because of its amazing features like a Twitter tracker, a wallet tracker, and a Twitter reuse, all built right into the actual trading site itself. Now, as I just said, this site has a Twitter tracker built into it. It has a wallet tracker built in that has live trades and a wallet manager, as well as if you close these, you can see you can actually use the Twitter reuse. So this person here has had personal other ats on their Twitter and they've changed them. So that's how you can identify rugs. There's a bunch of other features, but I want to just dive into a couple there. This is another one I'm just seeing, for example, amount of dev migrations. Like this tool looks really cool and it looks like a complete rival to BullX. And if you enjoy me just giving out free information, free alpha like this, then go ahead and subscribe. Over 90% of you guys are not subscribed to my channel. If every single person watching this video just subscribed, I would be at 100k subs. So if you guys support me and want me to hit 100k subs by the end of the year, please go and subscribe, or just check that if you're subscribed or not. You might have been unsubscribed. Okay, let me just show you how you can get signed up. So first of all, it'll be the first link in the description. You just click on that and it's going to bring you to a sign up page. I think I'll go on Firefox and I'll show you guys. So click the link in the description. It's going to bring you to this site, and then you need to connect with Phantom. So you can connect your Phantom. I already have, or you can connect an email. You can just enter in an email here and sign up, whichever one you want to do. I connected personally with Phantom. You can connect with email. Just make sure you have an access code Millium in here, otherwise it just won't work at all. So if you're finding that as a problem, put the access code in there. If it's not working, you're signing up, give it a couple of minutes, or maybe come back to it for an hour because they are having trouble. They're having trouble because of the amount of people signing up. And just like that, you're on the platform. So now you can go over here and deposit some Solana. It's got a QR code as well you could actually use, or you can just take the deposit address, go into Phantom, and fund it through that way. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you guys look, we actually have, this is their Pulse or Neo, this is Neo Vision or Pump Vision or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm going to dive into some of the cool stuff like the Twitter tracker, which is absolutely crazy. Now, I think this is not working at the moment. When you guys watch this video, it likely will be. But this Twitter tracker is really, really cool. Now, I'm going to get into the Twitter tracker and the wallet tracker. I'll get into the Twitter tracker first. So you can actually pop this out and, you know, have it on the side as well, just like you would with usual Twitter trackers. Hold on, let me just get it right. So, okay, this Twitter tracker it's okay. It's better if you guys have no Twitter tracker or you're not on a server like mine or Reds or RNGs, you know, with Potion. Then this Twitter tracker is okay, but it doesn't have everything on it, which is a problem. But it's nice to see, like, the amount of innovation that is happening in the meme coin trading space is crazy. I can see this becoming something that is really, really nice on the site. Like, you can see once they get this started, and once they get this where you can maybe add your own Twitter accounts, or, you know, it's a bit clunky. Like, the UI is a little clunky. It takes up a lot of the screen. And as well, like, you can't copy paste stuff now. You couldn't earlier. You couldn't copy paste a CA. So there's a lot of things that need to be changed for this, but it's a very, very cool start that we're getting to this. Now you can click on this extra thing here and you can actually see live trades here, which is actually pretty cool to open up, but it's again a little bit clunky. It's hard to actually see anything. Oh, you can actually have it like this, but that's even worse actually. But yeah, you can also quick buy in this live trades, but this is nice to have on the side. Now it is down of course right now, but you can have it on the side here and trade like that, but it is a bit cluttered. I think you guys can agree. I still will like, if I have my discord.com/app open, and I actually go in onto my server and I'm using my CT tracker. So I like to do it because then I can push this over to the side even more and get more space. And then like this is fine for me. You know, I like this Twitter tracker because I can add as many stuff as I want, while that one isn't. You know, it's a good alternative for now, right? Is what I'm saying. This is looking good. Like, I would sign up just for this Twitter tracker, to be honest, because the innovation is crazy. But let me just get rid of that, and we're gonna get on to some other stuff. Now, you can have the wallet tracker here. Everything can be tabbed out like this. You can have the wallet manager up, which I put a bunch of wallets in. You can just import your BullX wallets. Actually, that's what I just did. And then you can have your live trades up. And this is really cool. Actually, this shows you what people are trading at. So if I scroll down here, I can see what people are buying, what people are selling. And I can see, you know, if I see a bunch of people buying a certain coin, then I know that there's something hot that's going on in the market right now. It's really cool to have that. You can also put alerts on, and there's also a quick buy amount you can put up here. Now, I cannot wait until there is like a Nova that comes out with, you know, they have this on their site where they have integrations. I'm telling you, this plus Nova will cook so much, but you guys should sign up anyways right now. I think it's going to be so cool. So look, we have the live trades here, right? This is really cool. And again, you can have that on the side if you pop this out and put it on over here. I just showed you guys that though, but it's really cool to have that. You can have it on the side or have it on another monitor if you have two monitors. Now let me dive into this pulse part because this has some of the coolest features I have ever seen. So first of all, this one is by far the best feature. Now they have the Twitter reuse and they have the dev migrations thing. I like the dev migrations thing more. It just shows how many times a dev has migrated a coin. You can see this is 10 migrations. So if you go through, this person has migrated 13 coins, you know, maybe that's someone, look, this person has done 73 coins. What is this, you know? He literally, this could be the alpha itself. This guy knows how to put the right ticker. He knows how to, you know, get a coin to the migration because he's done it 73 times. I'm just telling you, this guy is more likely to get the dev migration than this guy who's got 0. So it's really cool. Like he's dev selling right now, which is technically a good thing in this market. But I don't know how many things he's launched, of course. And you can go here and you can check the Twitter. Now this Twitter hasn't been changed. It's only called Trenchism. So this guy has created a new ticker. Now it looks like he's already launched this before and he's launching another one again. But it's really cool to have something like this up now. Now it's pumping already. But yeah, anyways, let's go through. So we have like, if we scroll down here, this person has done 73 migrations and it's at 170k market cap. Now hold on, I will move my camera here so you guys can see. Yeah, you can see 73 dev migrations, 124k market cap. One thing I will say, I don't like the UI as it is right now. I think there's a lot that can be changed this, and I think you guys can agree. The UI feels a little clunky. It feels a little bit hard to see some things for sure. I definitely think BullX's UI is better, but this just needs a bit of fine tuning. I think everyone can agree, and then it will be much better, in my opinion. Then I think it will be much better. But yeah, you can see this person has launched 73 dev. You know, he's migrated 73 times, as well as you go down here 14 times, 2 times. You know, if you see a dev that's migrating this, you could put them on a wallet tracker or something like that, so you can actually see when they're launching or buying a new coin like that. I think that's something that's really interesting. You know, if there's a dev that migrates stuff a lot, you can just check that out. Now we have some other stuff here like Cosby. You can see 4 dev migrations. Now let me actually go on to the Twitter reuse thing, which is probably the coolest feature. Now these guys have linked Fortnite to their thing, but you can see Fortnite has changed their their name before. And I will go and look at the new pairs here and I'll see if I can find one that has changed its name recently. There's a coin I was looking at here because the dev has migrated 73. Looking here at 6k market cap, pumps to 10k. You know, that would be a quick 40%, but like you can see, I don't even know the alpha on this. But look, this dev is obviously someone who is looking into stuff and he's getting in, he's buying into coins and he's selling at the right point. He's selling early so people buy in. You can see as soon as he sells here, big pump. But look at this, like I just saw this coin, not because of the whatever it was, but the 73 stood out to me. And you can see it's already pumping. Like maybe I should have got into this, but that's a 2x already, right? Like you would have a 2x already right now. God, maybe I should have gotten into this. But yeah, you see, it's just really nice that you can spot things out, and I feel like it's just an advantage here. You can see first lower meme coin. I think this is the guy we were actually talking about earlier that was in new pairs. I swear we were looking at this with 10 dev migrations. And now this has pumped as well. This is pumped all the way up to migration as well. And then we'll see if we can find out. Obviously, you have all these useful information like top 10 holders. With snipers, we have a bundle holding, which is really cool. Having a bundle percentage on here is really nice. But I'm not seeing too many things that have a Twitter that has been changed a bunch of times. Here we go. Here's one. So if I scroll down here, you can see this tweet has been changed, but this is mrpunk.eat, but you can see all his past usernames. So he used to be insalesbot.mnopq. Now I'll tell you why this is interesting. So let's say there's a coin that is called, let's see, Anteater here, right? There's an Anteater coin, but they have like 100 different names, you know, over the last that have been changed recently of like other tokens or something like that. That typically means that the Twitter is going to be a scam, like the person is trying to farm you guys for coins, because they're making this, they're rugging the coins then, and then they're changing the username when anybody sees. Basically, that's all it is, right? Now, the last thing I want to get into is actually using the filters on the pulse area. Now, this is something that's really cool. They have really nice filters here, just, you know, similar ones to what BullX has. But let me just tell you what you guys should be using anyways. There's Dex Paid, which is actually really cool, and I'm not gonna put that for new players. I mean, actually I will put it for new players, see if it goes. Yeah, there won't be a lot. There is actually a decent amount, but you can see anything that has Dex Paid here has gone to crazy amounts. So I'm gonna turn this off for now. I don't think it's useful on new players, but look here, we can have keywords, search keywords, so cool. Exclude keywords, the best thing ever. You see like there's a bunch of random shit, you know, it's migrating here. If we scroll down, we'll see like 10 of the same things. If you have had enough of those random AI coins that are launching, go ahead and block the word. It's the best thing ever. So block some words. You guys will get through it, and you can block some words at some point. Now for here, this is something I like to do. I like to have the minimum age and also the minimum curve. We're gonna put this back to dollar metrics, and we'll have the market cap here. I'm going to put the minimum market cap to $9,000. And this is something I like to swap between. So for example, we have the market cap, minimum market cap to $9,000 here. And you can see if we look down, you can see just the new things that have launched here that are, you know, brand new, but their market cap is within the same. Now this is also including, I think, Radium stuff. So we're going to try and get rid of that. We're going to get rid of Radium. We're going to get rid of Moonshot, and we're just going to have Pump Fun. So now we can see stuff that is doing well. So we can see this oh fuck thing. This is doing well. It's had a minimum market cap of 9K, so that means that it's originally getting past that 9K, which means there's like more than like 5 buyers on it. You can see this is pumping like crazy. This is probably going to migrate right now, but we were able to spot it because of this. Same thing here, Rogue here. This is for dev migrations, really cool stuff. I like to have, so I like to have my metrics, $9,000 market cap. That's me personally, but I like to swap between them. It depends on the day and also what's like going on in the market. Now we can go over to the final stretch here. We're going to turn off Moonshot as well for that too. And then in migrated, we'll turn Moonshot off for that as well. Now Moonshot here, and then this is something I like to do for this one is to go to the audit section here and put on the minimum age. And I will put the minimum age to like 120 minutes. Now again, this depends on when you're trading. If you put it to like 120 minutes, oh sorry, not the maximum age. Sorry, put this to 0, put this to 120 minutes. For the maximum, and this will just show things that are new. It'll get rid of a lot of the clutter of stuff that is just not like kind of dead, you know, like it's gonna migrate, but it's not migrating that quickly. And then for migrated, I would keep it off completely. So those are the settings I would use for finding stuff. Now this, I would say turn off the 9,000 market cap every so often. But like, look, like let's say we don't want all this Slurf V3 stuff. We'll just apply all and it's gone. Oh my God, that is the best thing ever. You guys know the problem when there's 1,000 meme coins made of the same AI stuff, and it's all of them are scams. Every single one of them is a scam. So being able to block stuff is just, that is like the godsend, right? That is so good. I don't think BullX has the feature. If they do, then I'm silly for not being using it. But yeah, those are the filters that I would use. Now something I will say is my BullX charts have been lagging a lot, and these charts look very clean. If you look at this, like, it seems very responsive. Now, this is something I just kind of get from, I guess, when I've been trading. But yeah, I like the charts itself. They look really clean. They update very quickly. And that's something Photon has always had better charts than BullX. But BullX has just soloed them on overall having much better features pumped into their side. Now this flower thing is dumping. I might actually see if I can get into something like this, just so I can show you a trade example. Now I have funded 0.5 Solana into my wallet. I'm gonna put my camera down here so you guys can see all the other info. But you can see we can have an advanced trading strategy, which is basically like, yeah, take profit, stop loss, or we can have a dev sell, or we can do a migration, but that's not out yet. It's kind of like Nova, you know, they have their dev sell, they have all that type of stuff. But it's really cool to have it built into a trading site. So I'm gonna just go here and put in 2.5. I'm just gonna see if I can. I'll just go and check my settings. So you have to click onto this preset thing to actually check your settings. Now these are the settings I put on. These are the settings I use for basically. Oh, sorry, 23% here. These are the settings I will use for Nova. So I want to see how it compares with speed. Now a lot of people are talking about like you can get custom nodes and stuff like this for this, which would be absolutely insane. I haven't actually looked into that, but apparently there is a bunch of cool things like that they are starting to add. and I'm just interested in general. I see this penguin AI thing again. 18 Twitter reviews. This is crazy. They're changing it every couple of days to something completely random. This person is just completely creating rugs all day, every day. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. This guy is sold, but it's not getting any emotion here. I think I'll just buy into this so I can show you guys a live trading example on the speeds. Now they have their recommended, information down here. We also have this, which I think is it a bubble map? I haven't actually. This was not here yesterday when I was checking this out. I don't really know what this is. It's just a bubble going up. But yeah, I mean, the site is really new, so I don't know all the features of this, but it has everything that is pretty standard in a normal chart. But let's go over here and we'll see if we can buy this flower thing, right? We're gonna click buy, and then the transaction is already in. That was pretty quick. And obviously we have our sell percentages here, etc. I'm just gonna go and click onto the sell button here. Shit is already dumping. But yeah, I have my sell settings here. We have my holdings. We have everything. I have MEV turned off. We can even sell initials here, which is really cool. That's really cool. But I'm just gonna click on 100% and sell. Which is just for for testing sake. But you can see, wow, look at that. We're just able to buy and sell, and that was pretty instant. Like, I wouldn't say that was the absolute fastest I've seen from a bot, but apparently you can put custom nodes in here, which would make your transactions even faster. But I think this is really cool. Like, that was very, very fast for a terminal. Definitely faster than, oh my god, definitely faster than BullX would be on its own without Nova or any extensions like that. But yeah, I think it's really cool. I only lost I lost $4 there. Oh well. We can have the advanced here, so we can have dev sell event, which is really cool. But I personally wouldn't recommend using this unless you're using like an AI coin or something like that, where if the dev sells, you're done for. You know what I mean? But it's really cool to have all this in the terminal. And then having a Twitter tracker here, we could have on the side. You can trade with it like this, but I would recommend, popping this out and putting it on the side. But it's really cool to have all this stuff inside of a terminal. And yeah, I mean, I think that this is something that's going to be very interesting going forward. We have the trackers here. I don't know if they actually work on the websites yet. I'm going to go check it out. Let's... So yeah, actually it does work. So your tracked wallets, all your tracked wallets that go through, they are actually just going to be entered into the site as well. Now this is really interesting because, it's just like the BullX one. So it's basically BullX is, their features plus a bunch more. So I see this being something that is really, really important, really, really cool for trading. And I think a lot of people might be swapping to this. I think my personal advice, go sign up, go try it out. You guys could wait for Nova to put an extension onto there. These guys told me that they're audited and all of that, but obviously do your own research. But this seems like a very cool site that could do a lot. We also have perpetuals here, so if you guys want, you can just go and trade with leverage. You can trade Bitcoin, you can trade Solana, you can trade WIF, you can trade all these off Hyperliquid, but you can see it's built in. So if the market's ever dry, you can go place, if you place a long here and you could, do a 10x long or something like that and then sell up there, you can do exactly like that. You can also do USD yields staking. Now, I don't know how I feel about this because this type of stuff can be kind of risky for your USDC. So I would say personally, I would hold off from all of that for right now. Yeah, I would hold off from all of that right now. Obviously we have a portfolio thing that shows your portfolio. It's pretty cool. We can see our history as well. We can see I lost $4 on the flower trade. But yeah, I think this is really cool. I think they have a bunch of stuff that is really interesting in here. I just wanted to do a quick overview on the site itself. Let me know what you guys think about it. I can talk with the devs and see if they get anything added. I think if Nova comes out with something like this, it's going to be insane. This is going to be the platform to be on. And I think being on this site in general, with this Twitter reuse, with the Twitter tracker, is going to be much more beneficial for anybody that is trading meme coins. And also, 90% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. Guys, go subscribe and just check if you are subscribed. You may have gotten unsubscribed, or you just don't know that you've subscribed. YouTube randomly unsubscribes people. So yeah, go check it out. I want to hit 100K subs by the end of this year. So if everybody's subscribing right now, just subscribe, I would hit it. And yeah, that's basically going to be it for the video. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.